Oh, this rain. That's interesting. Oh, never mind. That's just the ocean.
What you doing up there?
Are we getting story
Just
stuff?
fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with
Bro, I want to...
tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Damn,
Just
dude.
go get me my
Sheesh.
checks.
See you,
Is this
Brian.
gameplay? There's no way.
Love you, Jason.
We're going to see gameplay? We're going to see actual gameplay? Please tell me we're going to see gameplay. Hey. Classic. Classic GTA. Is this going to give me copyright? This might give me copyright. Please don't. Dude, I gotta know what the gameplay looks like.
Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
You might have.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
She definitely wears the pants in this relationship, but you know what? He's okay with that. I was gonna say he's definitely okay with that.
You stay.
Trust
Man.
me, this place is just the start for us.
I love the scenery though.
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
I wonder what it's. Damn.
Gonna do
Uh,
this. We're doing it right.
Dude, I am so curious to what this game's gonna look like when it gets to like online. I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, but
Dress, they got everything.
Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
You and me, bro.
I like the Bonnie and Clyde stuff, but I want to know where the direction for that goes. Oh, shit, plane stuff? Okay, I'm into that. Damn, dude, they upgraded the strip club. Hello. Yeah, this is Florida. This is Florida. Nice. Damn, dude. I love the scenery because there's so many environments you could play with.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
Is that? No. Okay, it was pretty good. I mean, it looks amazing, right? But like, I don't know this again. And yeah, there's the release date. Yeah, it got delayed. I'm okay with it, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, like, it's cool. It's cool. Like I said, like, it's very much a beautiful game that like we've been waiting for forever. But see, this part makes me think like it's gonna look something like this, right? Like this isn't crazy. To me, that right here, this right here, the way he's looking, the way the camera has like this over the shoulder thing, this. I think everybody's probably said this at this point, right? Like you guys have probably seen this from everybody, but like this feels like the most gameplay. The way the camera's moving, yeah, like this, that's gotta be gameplay, right? Like that feels like it's gotta be gameplay. I might be wrong though. I don't know. But again, like I'm not gonna be one of those guys like this looks like the perfect game ever. It's the greatest graphics I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, no, there's a lot of great games out there that look amazing, right? Like this Cashier doesn't look crazy, right? Like this doesn't look insane. This is very like you could have done something like this, like you know, a good amount of years ago, right? Nothing crazy. The thing is, like doing this from GTA 5 is nuts, but that's because it's been so many years, right? But if you look at like something like Red Dead like 2, that's you know that's less of a jump, right? Less of a drastic jump. But this game is still gonna be awesome because it's GTA. It's GTA, man. Like I just need GTA. Story setup wise, I do like the start, right? Like this guy gets all the attention, right? Like he's the toxic masculine desire, right? He's not a toxic masculine guy, but he has all the shtick, right? He's building his roof. He's shirtless. I mean, he's fucking ripped, you know. Where is it? He's fucking ripped. He's got the sunglasses. He looks like he's, you know, I'm not trying to get political, but he looks like he belongs to January 6th. You know, like he feels a little forget a GTA 6, he looks like he belongs in January 6th. But you know, he's got a look that a lot of males probably would, you know, this is like every, you know, certain guys, right? Like most men, they sometimes put themselves in this kind of headcanon, right? Like, I'm gonna do this is gonna happen. Hi, Jason. You know, that happens here, I think. Yeah, that part's funny. He gets a little laugh. He gets violent, right? You know, he's like, fuck you. He's got beers in his hand, you know. He's driving past, like, some stuff. But then you get to here, right? And it's a little interesting because this is actually a role reverse. Because what usually happens in these kinds of cliches is that the woman comes over to visit the man who's in prison, right? Because the man is the hard one. He's a tough one, right? And there's inklings that he's obviously, you know, he's like, do I know you? And he's like, you probably do, right? Like, not because he's probably visited a few times, but also it could imply that, yeah, he's been in prison before, right? But here he's very, like, you know, he's dependent on her as well. Like, he wants to, you know, go see his partner. So that's kind of a cool dynamic. And then you see, like, the trailer shifts once she enters. What's her name? Lucia, I believe. When she enters, it's kind of cool because then you get a lot more, like, she kind of, I mean, I joked, but it's kind of true. Like, you can kind of see in the relationship they have, like, he's a little nervous. He's reserved. He's like, hey, what's up? And she's like, hey. You know, he's like, hi. You know, like, he's getting a little nervous, right? And then from here, you know, there's a little bit role reverse, some imagery here. She's a lot more like, you know, put the stuff in the bag, and he's like, yeah, move to the side, what she said, you know, like, everything is a little more like he feels a little more vulnerable around it, right? So this, I feel like story-wise, the dynamic will be definitely a little more fun. Like, she's definitely like the lead. He's, you know, he's got her back no matter what. Now that's good. Again, though, apart from all the, you know, the flashy stuff and the fun stuff and the yada yada yada, I was very curious about, like, where the story could head if we're talking setting, right? I know with this GTA, like, let's be real, we're not all here for the story, but to be honest, you know, San Andreas is, like, one of my favorite video games of all time. It's probably my favorite GTA, and part of that is the characters and the story. 1000%. I don't really care about the free roam as much, to be honest. I think Vice City is probably a little more fun, but I like the story in San Andreas so much, right? And GTA 5 is iconic for some of its, you know, characters and the actors that are associated with them because of the story. So, you know, this obviously is a big part of GTA as well. But I know a lot of people will be like, oh, it's just GTA. You know, you know what you're here for. You just drive around and shoot and steal things. It's true. This plane thing, I'm really curious about. Because the thing is, we don't really go that crazy with stories sometimes in GTA. It feels a little grounded. I like the idea of these two because we have less characters, but they've said this prior. They said that they were going to, like, try and focus on giving substance to the world, right? And things you can actually do, enter into, interact with. I'm not saying you'll be able to do this stuff in free roam and everything. Obviously, this is a cutscene, but I'm saying, like, if we're getting into a plane and there's some stuff in there, I'm kind of curious as to, is there, like, an interior to a plane you could theoretically move around? Is there, like, a plane level? You know what I'm saying? Like, these kinds of things I don't see in GTA. Now, you'll see maybe, again, I don't know all the GTAs off heart. I've never even played GTA 4, for example, but to my knowledge, if there is a plane level, you're just flying the plane. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like some 007 stuff, right? And I'm not saying I need that, but it would be kind of cool, right? To explore these kinds of environments, you know, like a chase, but like at night, you know, something a little like a little diversified, right? Because obviously you have all this, you know. You got all of this. You know what you're here for, right? You got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, it's some fun, and then you got a little bit of this. You know, remind you you're in Florida, and it's a fun time, and it gets you a little exhausted, like Lucia here, where she's like, you know what, I'm tired. And you get the plane stuff and all the chase stuff, and that's cool. You get the environments with the swamps and the marsh, and I'm rambling, but the point is like, apart from gameplay, which is something I really wish we could have a little bit, because let's be honest, it's not like they don't have anything they could show us, but I know people are going to look at the release date, which I'm just going to cut to now, because that seems to be, like, obviously some contention here. Maybe for some people, to be honest, I feel like I've looked around. I think most people are in the same boat as me. I don't really care too much at this point. Do I really care? Like, not really. I'm going to be honest. Like, to be honest, I'm very, very happy about one thing. They gave us a date. Like, it wasn't even just like, oh, we gave you a year. No, they gave us a date, bro. They said May 26th. They didn't say May 2026. Because usually when they say, oh God, I hate this one. When they say summer, if they say summer or spring, it's the hugest red flag in a video game, in the video game industry. If they say summer or spring, bro, it's over. It's a whole day. They say a year, it's definitely getting delayed. If they say a season in a year, it's definitely getting delayed. But they say a month and a date. They say the whole date. I'm like, whoa, okay, fair enough. So I mean, yeah, it's a little over a year from now. But again, like I said, I don't really care too much. It's not like I don't care about this game. I really do. I really, really, really do. But you know, also, oh shit, I didn't even notice this. Do you guys see this? What does it say down here? Oh, I'm so sorry if it's too small. Bro, is this captured on PS5? Whoa, 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 whoa. All of this was on the... Whoa. Okay, I know that doesn't seem like a huge deal, but think about it for 2 seconds, because this is kind of important. I'm not saying that this was going to be the case. I know a lot of people... But, guys, it's the internet, right? People exaggerate. There are some people out there that were like, what if GTA 6 is even going to be on, like... What if it's going to be like a new gen console thing? Like they're just going to like wait until the next consoles come out or whatever. Because obviously people were really pessimistic that it was going to get delayed, and we were right. It was going to get delayed. It did get delayed, but like captured on PS5. I mean, the PS5 is the best console for visuals, especially I mean when it comes to lighting. Even with the Switch 2, the Switch 2 is actually really like it looks really really good, but it doesn't hit those numbers. It's very like PS4-ish. So I'm curious if it would be able to run this game. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if it could. I feel like it could. I feel like it definitely could at 4K 60. I know. A lot of people that love GTA are not going to think Nintendo product. But actually, to be honest, at a 4K 60 and it runs with like somewhere between a PS4 and PS5 graphics, it leans a lot more towards PS4, to be 100% honest. But it's portable, right? So that's the main thing that I'm kind of curious if it can run it. That means it has to be portable at the same time. So it's not. I'm getting this on PC. I ain't gonna front. I'm getting this on PC, but I'm curious for like if you could get a Switch version. It's not saying it here, right? It's not saying it. It's saying PS5 and Xbox, but there's nothing to say in like 2 or 3 years, like 2028, could you get a portable GTA 6? And if it's coming to Steam, could it run on Steam Deck eventually? You probably optimize it eventually anyways. But yeah, man, this has been a long video. I'm gonna drop it there. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it for it to be this long. But yeah, I'm excited for this game, man. I know it's really far away, but I am excited. I like that they limit it to I like their approach, right? Like I like that they're limiting it to, do we have something that we actually want to show you that would get you even slightly interested, right? Because this is only the second trailer. You know what I mean? And a lot of game companies, it'll be like 2 years away and they'll have like 5 different trailers and teasers coming out. It's like, dude, what? Like, what? The game's not even close to coming out. So people forget that sometimes, you know, like some big games like Elden Ring, for example. Elden Ring is a huge, massive game. Dude, the first time footage on that game got released was like 3 years before the game came out or something ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, like this is a very uncommon thing to see, like restraint. So I like that Rockstar is doing this. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Obviously, let me know down below what you guys think about all this, all the stuff I said, anything from this. And yeah, if you guys are hyped for the, I mean, this has 45 million views in less than half a day. Oh, in half a day. In half a day, it's gotten 45 million views. So I mean, yeah, I'm saying, are you hyped for this would be kind of ridiculous. But yeah, if you guys are excited to see me play it, because that's definitely gonna happen. Well, we don't know pricing and all that, but I'm optimistic. We'll see. Then yeah, you know what to do. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hope you guys have a good day. Take care, peace, and goodbye.